Hello beautiful people. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cole and I love makeup and colour. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today we are updating my project pan. I'm excited for this. There is one particular product that I'm so incredibly excited about, and if you are a regular viewer, you might know what it is. This is a product I have been working on forever, and I never thought it would end. But it is over. And it is beautiful, and I'm so pleased about it. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, we're gonna start off because I'm just too excited, and we finally did it. I have finally hit pan on the Urban Decay Sin Highlighter. I hit pan on the 11th of March this month, and after 6 more uses, so we used it for a total of 111 uses. Bearing in mind this had so much use on it already, I'm so pleased that this can be rolled out. I love this highlighter, but I am sick to death of seeing it. I actually used it today because I knew I was filming this video, and I actually really enjoyed it because I knew I didn't have to use it. So very, very pleased with that one. That one is gonna be rolling out. Okay, next up we have our Colourpop Lippy Stick in Little Things. This is how we are getting on with her. This is what we've got left. I've used this another 6 times this month. So I've probably only worn it like once, but this is where it's up to on my thumb. We were right up at the knuckle when I did roll it in. So we are making progress with this one. I find for me personally, I'm a little bit slow when it comes to making progress on lip products, but I am a-okay with that. We're making good progress slowly. Okay, I really thought I was going to get there with this one this month. This is my Colourpop Lilac For You palette. This here is the shade Ghostin'. I have used this 8 times this month for a total of 40 uses, and we still don't have pan, which is crazy. I've just filmed my Pan That Palette update, and we've got pan on one of the mattes after far less than 40 uses. So yeah, we've used this one 40 times. She has a very, very deep dip. I think this is close, but I don't know. That's not what the shade looks like. That finger is stained. This is what the shade looks like. It's a really pretty pinky colour, like pinky lilac. We're going to keep going. I'm hoping by the end of the spring, maybe, that one will be rolled out. But please, if I ever go to put a Colourpop shadow in a project again, you guys go, don't do that. That's stupid. It takes forever. Okay, Kosas. This is the Airbrow in a medium chocolate brown. We've used this 14 times this month. We do have a little bit of windowing. I wasn't sure whether I'd ever be able to kind of see any progress on this one, but there is just a touch of windowing here. I said in my last project pan update, I don't know how long this is going to last. It could go on forever and a day more, but we're going to keep using it. I like it a lot. It's nothing exciting. It's just a brow gel, but it's a nice brow gel. Okay, obviously last month we had big progress on Beauty Bay Donut. We hit pan. We've made some good progress this month. I'm hoping to hit side pan next month. We're very, very, very close. But I feel like there has been some pan growth. It was definitely not like basically half the pan before. So we've made good progress on this one. I've used it another 11 times this month. I haven't worn a lot of makeup in March because I've been either, it was my birthday and I got some new stuff, so I've been trying new stuff, but I've also been quite unwell for the past like week and a half. I've had a really, really bad cold and I've just not wanted face makeup on because I've been like blowing my nose every 2 seconds. So I haven't worn a lot of makeup, so I'm pretty happy with the 11 uses. Okay. Again, I thought we would be there with this one, but again, I think it's just because I've not worn a lot of makeup this month. This is the Decay Slip Tin. I've used this 12 times this month. We are so close to this being empty. I'm really, really pleased about that because with Decay being like a clean beauty brand, things just don't last as long as in my eyes they should do. So we've only got a tiny little bit of this left. I reckon we've probably got maybe 2-3 more uses left. So yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on this one. I think this one will be done soon. I have already used it once in April because it's currently April the 6th. So I reckon with probably maybe 2 more uses, so a total of 3 April uses, I hope this will be done. And my Urban Decay concealer, the Stay Naked concealer, the windowing is definitely getting more on this. Like I can start to like scrape it round, but when I do pull the wand out, it is still coming out with quite a lot of product on it, so I don't know. Use this one 12 times. This is like a never ending concealer. I'm never ever panning the bigger one that they kind of replaced this one with, the, what's it called? Naked Quickie. I think it's the same formula. I'm never going to pan that one because this one's been hard enough, but we'll keep going. I have got something else to roll in once this one is done, so I'll keep that on the back burner for now. But like I said, we've used that one 12, we've used that one 15 times this month. So we're getting there, Right, okay, a couple of ones that you can tell kind of more visual progress on. This is my Laura Mercier translucent powder in Tone Up Rose. Let me just knock it down. So this mark here is where we were at last month. This is where we're at now. I'm just going to put a new mark on it. I still love this powder. I'm going to be sad when it's gone. But I have got like a giant normal Laura Mercier powder to empty, so that might be next. But that is where we're at currently. I think maybe we've got another month and a bit with this one, because obviously it is now at like the lowest part of the packaging. But we'll see. I really love this powder. It's a really, really great one. Okie dokie. Right, KVD. I'm just gonna skip past this one really quickly. Good Apple Balm foundation. Haven't used this in March. I have actually used it twice in April already. But I didn't use it at all in March just because I was focusing on the Say, and like I said, I've not worn a lot of makeup, so there's not been a lot of days where if I've not been wearing the Say or a new foundation, I haven't worn this. Okay, Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pencil in Espresso. This is all we've got left on this one. So very little left of this one. We've used it 7 times in March. I hope this one will be done next time, but I'm not sure. We'll see on that one. Okay, Made by Mitchell Pink Lynx Blush Light. I've used this one 5 times this month, which is not all that much, I'm gonna be honest. So this is where we started with this one. This is where we were last month. The problem is it's not kind of worn evenly off. So you can see we've made some progress. I am going to put another line on here. I'm also going to try and use it more kind of flat for the next month, because she's a little wonky. So we are going to put another mark on here. So she's slowly, like we started up here, she's slowly coming down. Not as fast as I would like, but I have only used it 5 times this month, so I'm not overly worried about that. But yeah, I think we're making okay progress on this, especially with it being like a creamy stick formula. Like when I roll it all the way down now, I'm like, oh, that's quite a lot of product I've used actually. Okay, NARS Mini Blush in Orgasm. We've used this one 11 times this month. I can see a little bit of pan disturbance, but not a whole lot. I think because it's so small, I've kind of been swirling my brush over the entire thing. So I think it's kind of quite evenly wearing down. This one's definitely going to be another long-term product, but I think I'm happy with the numbers. Right, Beauty Bay eyeshadow primer. I am using this every time I do my makeup. We've used it 14 times this month. Let's just give it a squish until the product comes out. Okay, I think we've made more visible progress this month. Without a doubt, we are now, if I just draw a little line on it, we are now just about to come over the B. Whereas at our last update, we were at the A. So we've used a whole letter's worth of eyeshadow primer this month, which I'm really pleased about. We've used that one 14 times. It's a really great eye primer. I have heard a couple of people say they can't find it on the website anymore though, so I'll be very sad if they're discontinuing it because it is great. Okay, lip products. Tower 28. This is Cashew. We were here last month. Oh, let me just, yeah, that's better. We were just between the T and the O last month. This is where we're at with this one now. We've made some really good progress. I'm gonna just give it a minute to settle. I'm gonna say we're probably about down to the W. These Tower 28 glosses are super easy to use up, I've realised. I've used it 8 times this month, so the fact that it's made such a huge difference, I'm very happy with. So I'm just going to leave that one stood up for a little while. We'll mark it in a second. Rimmel lip oil in Berry. I knew this one was going to be super easy. This is where we were. There's basically virtually nothing left in the bottom now. The wand doesn't touch it. Literally all I'm using up now is this little bit of product in the top. I've used it 25 times this month. This one will without doubt be rolled out next month. I love this lip oil. It's such a good one. And I use it so much. It's mad. Okay, Fenty Glazed. Not as great progress on this one. We've used this one 5 times this month. Just measuring this from the lowest point to the highest point. I'm honestly not going to mark this because I genuinely think we've not really made any progress. I think we're pretty much still where we were. If I just maybe a little bit below, but I'm going to leave the mark where it is above the B. Although rolling it down, it does look a lot more used than it did. I have only used it 6 times this month, so not amazing, but still slow and steady wins the race, as they say. And then finally, we've got the Skindinavia Makeup Primer Spray. I've used this one 14 times this month. I would say we're down from probably about a third, which was what I sort of roughly estimated last month. I would say we're probably down to about a quarter. I think this one, I would say probably either April or May we're going to get this one done. I get through finishing sprays really quickly when I'm like solely focusing on one. So not quite as good as Morphe last month that we rolled straight out again after one roll in. but I'm not overly bothered. I think this one's a fairly easy one to finish up. So that is the update. I'm a bit torn because I don't know whether I want to give myself a month without a highlighter to focus on. I've been focusing so hard on the Urban Decay one that I just kind of want to use some new stuff. I bought the new NYX ones and I kind of just want to use those for a month and just enjoy them and not worry that I'm not using my project highlighter. So I think for this month we are going to leave another roll in, but we will roll in a highlighter next month when we do what I hope is going to be quite a big batch of roll-ins. I'm hoping potentially we can have the Say and the powder done. Maybe the concealer. I don't know how long are you going to last concealer. I'll never know. And the makeup setting spray. So hopefully we'll have quite a big month for roll-ins next month. So I'm going to focus on what I've got in here for now. Potentially we might also get the brow pencil done maybe. So yeah, I think I'm going to focus on what I've got for now. Let's just pull this Tower 28 lip gloss. Yeah, so we're just now at the point where we're just above the W. So we've used like a whole letter, which I'm pretty pleased with considering I only used it 8 times. So that is where we're at with my project pan. Let me know how you guys are getting along. Let me know if you finished anything this month, if you rolled anything in, or if you've decided actually you don't want to use something and you've rolled it out. Let me know it all in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe, and if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous, I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye!